Be willing to change your mind. Don't be afraid to seek out and consider information that challenges your beliefs, and be willing to change your mind whenever the evidence supports it. Hi everyone, and welcome to Journey of Self-Awareness, your channel for personal growth and self-exploration. Today we're going to talk about obstacles on the journey. As we strive to become better individuals and to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, we can encounter challenges that might hinder our progress. Let's explore some of the common obstacles and how we can overcome them. One of the biggest obstacles on the journey of self-awareness is attachment to our own beliefs and identities. Many of us hold on to deeply held beliefs and identities because they provide us with a sense of security and stability. So, letting go of such attachments can be difficult, as that may challenge our worldview or sense of self and what we believe to be true. Another common obstacle is fear of the unknown. Embracing uncertainty and stepping out of our comfort zone can be daunting. It requires facing the unfamiliar with an open mind and a willingness to explore new ideas. Resistance to change is another common roadblock. Change, whether it's internal or external, can be met with resistance as it challenges our established patterns and routines. Letting go of familiar but limiting ways can indeed be difficult. Emotional and psychological challenges are also part of the journey of self-awareness. Exploring our inner landscape and perhaps encountering deep-seated emotions, traumas, and unresolved issues can be emotionally and psychologically challenging. It requires courage and self-compassion to navigate such experiences. Social and cultural conditioning can also hinder our self-awareness. Overcoming societal norms, expectations, and judgments can be difficult, as it may require going against the grain and standing in our own truth, even if it seems at odds with social or cultural expectations. Lack of clarity and guidance can also pose a challenge. Navigating the complexities of a spiritual journey without clear guidance or a well-defined path can be confusing, and at times it may seem overwhelming. It requires self-reflection, discernment, and intuition to find our way. In addition to these challenges, there are other obstacles that can hinder our journey of self-awareness. These include ego attachment, lack of trust in ourselves and others, negative self-judgment, unconscious biases or blinders, and one of the biggest obstacles, closed-mindedness. So how can we overcome these obstacles? First of all, you should know that no one confronts these challenges all at once. In fact, life will probably not give you more than you can handle at any one time. And while you may experience some challenges, we'll learn ways to more easily navigate them. For example, here are a few tips. It helps to be open to new experiences. One of the best ways to overcome fear of the unknown, for example, is to deliberately open yourself to new experiences. This doesn't mean you have to do anything that makes you uncomfortable, but it does mean being willing to step outside of your comfort zone from time to time. It also helps to intentionally challenge your beliefs. If you're attached to certain beliefs or identities, it's important to challenge them from time to time. Again, this doesn't mean you have to give up your beliefs, but it does mean being willing to see them from a different perspective or entertain other points of view. Also, be patient with yourself. The journey of self-awareness is a lifelong journey. There will most likely be setbacks and challenges along the way, but it's important to be patient with yourself and to keep moving forward. Trust is also key. Trust is essential for personal growth and self-awareness. We need to be able to trust ourselves, others, and the process of life. If we don't have trust, we might constantly second-guess ourselves and others, and we'll never be able to fully relax and let go. You can also seek support. If you're struggling to overcome obstacles on your journey, don't be afraid to seek support from others. This could include friends, family members, therapists, or other people who are also on a journey of self-discovery. Perhaps some of the very people on this channel. Finally, we should talk a bit about closed-mindedness, which is one of the biggest obstacles, because it encompasses many of the other obstacles we've already talked about. Closed-mindedness is a state of being unreceptive to new ideas, opinions, or beliefs. People who are closed-minded are often unwilling to consider alternative perspectives, and it can be a major obstacle on the path to self-awareness because it restricts our personal growth and keeps us from experiencing new ideas. Of course, there are many reasons why people might be closed-minded. Some may be closed-minded because they have a strong need for certainty and stability, or they may not like the feeling of certainty that comes with considering new ideas. As we mentioned, others may fear the unknown. They may be afraid of change or being wrong. Still, others may be closed-minded because they're afraid of losing their sense of identity. That is, if they change their beliefs, they may worry that they will no longer be the same person. Whatever the reason, closed-mindedness can be a serious drawback as it will prevent us from learning and growing. It can also make it difficult to connect with others who have different beliefs. If you want to overcome closed-mindedness, there are a few things you can do. First, read widely and try to be more open to new experiences. This means stepping outside of your comfort zone and trying new things. It also means being open to meeting new people, learning about their cultures and their beliefs. For example, it can be extremely helpful to study Holy Scriptures or texts from other religious traditions. Second, be willing to challenge your own beliefs. Don't just accept what you've been taught. We need to be willing to consider the idea that we could be wrong. So think critically about your beliefs and be open to other ways of seeing things. Finally, be willing to change your mind. Don't be afraid to seek out and consider information that challenges your beliefs, and be willing to change your mind whenever the evidence supports it. Again, this doesn't mean you have to give up your core values, but it does mean that you should be open to new possibilities. Developing an open mind takes time and effort, but it's worth it. In fact, open-mindedness is the topic of our next video, so be sure to check that out. It's so important to actively cultivate the ability to consider new ideas, perspectives, and experiences, because when we're open-minded, we're more likely to learn and grow. We're also more likely to connect with others on a deeper level and to build meaningful relationships. The journey to self-awareness is not always easy, but it's definitely worth it. If you're facing obstacles on your journey, remember to stay committed to your path, be kind to yourself, and seek support whenever needed. Overcoming challenges is possible, and the rewards are great. As we become more self-aware, we're better able to live our lives in alignment with our values, to make choices that are in our best interest, and to create a more meaningful life. You may also find that you become more creative, productive, and successful in all areas of your life. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Journey to Self-Awareness.